We're very pleased, as always, to have at our microphone today Maestro Daniel Boothe, who is the music director of Symphonicity, the symphony orchestra of Virginia Beach. And Daniel, you've been getting deep into your first season now, and you're coming up on a concert called Ode to Spring. And you're going to do one of my favorites on that concert, the Vaughan Williams Pastoral Symphony. In fact, I like your whole concert. You're going to do Spring from the Four Seasons of Antonio Vivaldi with Megan Van Gompel, who is your great concert master down there. I don't call them concert misters. I call everyone concert master. So, Megan, you're concert master. And Smetena's the Moldau from I've Lost, and then the Vaughan Williams Pastoral. You don't pick easy concerts to do.
Apparently not.
You've apparently been doing a lot of rehearsing on this. How's the orchestra adapting, particularly to the Vaughan Williams?
They're adapting beautifully, but it is a transition, following Beethoven's Symphony No. 9. Mm-hmm. How do you follow that, right? So not only in the program did we go a different direction, but as an orchestra, we've had to sort of rehearse differently, think differently. Vaughan Williams challenges us in this symphony to think and feel and hear in a very different way in terms of the harmonies, of the architecture of the work, and just the pacing of this long sort of elegy.
Yeah, Vaughan Williams kind of looks back at World War I with this symphony. It's not really a happy pastoral symphony. There are dark patches in there, and if you listen carefully, it's a much deeper symphony than one would think. It's not really what they call the cowpat school, the cow looking over a fence for 35 minutes. There's a lot of really deep music in that Vaughan Williams Pastoral Symphony.
That's right. I would mention to your listeners, in fact, that what I find so striking about doing this work is, for one, I'm in the Air National Guard, and we have many military members and retired members of our orchestra, and we have a lot of military in the community. So we can relate to the military side and the music side. When Vaughan Williams went into World War I, when he volunteered, his last piece was the Lark Ascending that he was just finishing. His next piece, when he came out, was this Pastoral Symphony. So it's very interesting. Mm-hmm. So the way we're going to present that to our audience, I can tell you right now, is going to be unlike any other way that we've presented our other pieces. It's going to be a unique experience that we create in the theater just for that work.
Okay, and the soprano for the Vaughan Williams.
That's a secret. Okay. That's a totally anonymous.
You got to come to the concert.
That's
and
right.
Hear it, which, by the way, is Sunday, March 25th, 3 p.m. at the Sandler Center. We always like to mention that, and that you can call 671-8611 or get your tickets at the Sandler Center box office. Smetena's the Moldau, an old favorite with audiences.
What a hard piece, too. I tell you, we sweat more on that one than anything, and you wouldn't know it on the audience side because it flows, it's beautiful, it's lush, but the actual performance requirements for the strings especially are very, very athletic.
and I guess Megan has really been working out on the Vivaldi. There's a really tough violin solo part to play in that.
It is, and the thing with Megan is, first of all, she's a superb leader within our orchestra. She's a fabulous colleague that without her, my season wouldn't be going so well. And we're so thrilled to feature her not only as a soloist, but as the leader. She's going to lead the orchestra unconducted through this Vivaldi Spring movement. She's been coaching them. She is bringing everything to the forefront that makes her so wonderful for our orchestra, and I'm just thrilled to feature her in this regard.
So are you going to reduce the orchestra for the Vivaldi and then bring on, because Smetena has got to have a full, rich orchestra, but you're going to have how many for the Vivaldi?
Well, we're reducing it by about half, really, in total. So you're going from the Smetena, which is a very wide sort of sonic palette, the Vivaldi being reduced considerably. The middle movement of Vivaldi, we're actually just doing one desks there to support Megan just for the middle movement. Yeah. And then for the Vaughan Williams, of course, just the opposite. Everything, it's not even just the orchestra that increases in size, but the whole production environment is going to change for that piece. So it's going to be a lot of variety in this Ode to Spring performance.
Well, that is a great way to bring in springtime. I've been waiting. The minute I saw you programming the Vaughan Williams Pastoral, I've been a Vaughan Williams nut, I guess you would say, for many, many years. Been to the Dorking Concert Hall. Actually got to sit in Vaughan Williams' pew one time in his old church when they did the G minor Mass, and very honored to have that happened. The Vaughan Williams Society invited me to go hear the concert, so I've been a big Vaughan Williams fan, but love the Moldau and, of course, the Vivaldi. Everybody likes Vivaldi's Four Seasons. So spring is coming with Symphonicity, Ode to Spring. And again, it's going to be Sunday, March 25th, right at the beginning of springtime, very appropriate, 3 p.m. at the Sandler Center.
And at 2:30 p.m., I always do a pre-concert immersion where you get to come and hear the excerpts, and I sort of lead a virtual orchestra of patrons that surround me, and we really get into the sounds of the music.
Yeah, people just stand there, and you have musical examples that you play, and it's just kind of a fun way to get ready for the concert, and then everybody goes in and does their thing.
That's right.
Well, Daniel, we were really looking forward to that. 671-8611 is the phone number. Sandler Center box office, Daniel Boothe and Symphonicity with Spring for the Four Seasons with Megan Van Gompel, our great concertmaster out there. Smetena's The Moldau and Vaughan Williams' Pastoral Symphony. Great rehearsals to you, my friend.
Thanks so much.
My wish to you, and I'll be there in the audience as always. Don't want to miss that one. Hope everybody will be out there on Sunday the 25th, and we'll look forward to an Ode to Spring. And thank you for bringing that to us, Daniel.
Thank you.
As
Happy
always.
spring.
Happy spring.